As President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, it is my honor, my privilege, and indeed my duty to ask you who are seated to stand and give him a rousing ovation. And today, on behalf of a grateful people, I am pleased to dedicate this bridge in the name of Bharat Jagdeo. From this day forward, it shall be called the Bharat Jagdeo Demerara River Bridge. Because great men deserve recognition, because visionaries deserve legacies, because Guyana never forgets its giants. And in the coming weeks and months, you will hear more from me on our giants.
The Bharat Jagdeo Demerara River Bridge, just commissioned there by His Excellency Dr. Mohammed Irfan Ali. Of course, as we speak, hundreds if not thousands of Guyanese are making their way to the ribbon cutting area and to begin the walk across the Bharat Jagdeo Demerara River Bridge. As you know, this is a 4-lane high-span bridge. The tolls have already been removed from this bridge and will be operating 24 hours a day. You can see on your screen thousands of people walking towards that area. The drums are now playing, and this is really a joyous experience. Guyanese across the country are excited for what is happening here and cannot wait to use this bridge starting from tomorrow. Of course, this is happening on the eastern side of the bridge, closer to the Heroes Highway. As you can see on your screen, the crowd is electric. Hundreds if not thousands of people are marching towards the area where the ribbon will be cut, and just after that happens, the grand walk across the bridge will occur. His Excellency Dr. Mohammed Irfan Ali there holding the ribbon, just preparing to cut the ribbon. You see Bishop Juan Edgil, Minister Anil Nandlal as well, a number of them there just at the cutting of the ribbon. If you were to see the crowd, you would see cyclists also making their way to make that ceremonial ride across the bridge. That happening here as well. This is grand. Guyanese from all walks of life. And now the ribbon is about to be cut. First son, Zaid Ali, is about to cut the ribbon. And he's cutting. And the ribbon is almost cut. And the ribbon is cut. The ribbon is cut. Very soon we should see fireworks in the sky. The ribbon is cut. This marks the opening after 3 years of hard work, tireless work by the consultants, the contractors, the Ministry of Public Works and their engineers, bringing this to fruition here on October 5, the night of October 5. The bridge is officially open and the walk is about to begin. Very soon you will see fireworks in the sky and you will hear the honking of the horns to commemorate the opening of the bridge here on the eastern side, just closer to the Heroes Highway. soaking it all in here as they walk across the bridge. There are people on the other side, on the western side of the new Demerara River Bridge that are waiting, early anticipating the arrival of President Dr. Mohamed Irfan Ali and the thousands of people that are joining him on this walk. This is on the western side of the bridge. They are waiting for President Ali here. This is a monumental thing. Outside of those that are following President Ali from the eastern side, there are hundreds, if not thousands, gathered already on the western side of the bridge, awaiting President Ali's arrival. Crowds continue to make their way. Crowds continue to make their way, following the crowd there, following President Dr. Mohamed Irfan Ali, and more people are going, more people are making their way across the bridge. A truly amazing atmosphere. You're just joining us, we are on the sidelines of the new Demerara River Bridge, of course now known as the Bharat Jagdeo Demerara River Bridge, commemorating a life of service of the Vice President Dr. Bharat Jagdeo and the work he's done over several decades to move Guyana forward. On your screen you'll see thousands of people walking behind President Ali, cyclists, motorists. They're also following the grand gathering, truly monumental walk. Of course, this walk symbolizes the opening, or marks the opening of this bridge, a 4-lane, high-span bridge, 24 hours, no interruptions, and toll-free as well. Bharat Jagdeo River Bridge, Demerara River Bridge, should be open to the public from tomorrow. Bharat Jagdeo Demerara River Bridge will be open to the public from tomorrow. You can see there are still thousands of people participating in this walk, making their way over. as we mentioned, of course, President Dr. Mohammed Irfan Ali is leading the charge with Minister of Public Works, Bishop Juan Edgel. Of course, his wife is there with him, First Lady, Her Excellency Arya Ali, their sons, Zaid and Ilan, and a number of other senior government officials, members of the diplomatic corps, and just average regular Guyanese are participating in this walk as well. As we've mentioned earlier, on the western side of the bridge, there are hundreds of people gathered anticipating the arrival of His Excellency Dr. Mohammed Irfan Ali. You have thousands behind him, but you also have hundreds of people on the other side with banners awaiting the arrival of President Dr. Mohammed Irfan Ali. I see the Honorable Priya Manik Chand there. She's in front and leading the charge on this side of the bridge, and thousands of people. Just take a look at that. Take a look at that. Lights on and making the walk across the bridge. If you are not here, you are truly missing a remarkable moment. People are still going, people are still heading across. We've seen cyclists, members of the Cycling Association, we've seen motorists, of course, and all a significant amount of ministers of government are also joining President Ali in the walk over to the other side. People have their phones out, people have their cameras out, and they are just excited to be part of what is happening here. The commissioning of the Bharat Jagdeo Demerara River Bridge. western end of the Bharat Jagdeo Demerara River Bridge. On the sidelines of the Bharat Jagdeo Demerara River Bridge. A lot of work happening here to ensure that this bridge came into being. Of course, it's been 3 years of hard toil and labor, of course, headed by the China Railway Construction Corporation Limited. They were supported by Polytechnica as a consultant overseeing the works, and of course, the extensive work being done by the Ministry of Public Works to make sure everything came into being. All of that happening to bring us what we have now. And the fireworks signify the end of that hard work, a celebration after hard work, all of that happening here on the sidelines of the new Demerara River Bridge. Absolutely beautiful. You can see the golden arrowhead flying just on the left of those fireworks. A serious sense of pride for Guyanese as they walk across the new Demerara River Bridge, or what is officially now known as the Bharat Jagdeo Demerara River Bridge. Thousands of Guyanese, and even if you look on your screen now, you will see hundreds of Guyanese, if not thousands, awaiting the arrival of His Excellency Dr. Mohammed Irfan Ali on the western side of the bridge. Of course, they are led by Minister of Education, Minister of Local Government and Regional Development, the Honorable Priya Manik Chandir, on the western side of the bridge, anticipating the arrival of His Excellency Dr. Mohammed Irfan Ali. Writing of posters here appears to be running, taking a quick jog there for a moment, sending some people in a frenzy, but this is the jovial nature of President Ali, sending his team running as they take a fine jog across the bridge. More fireworks continue to go off there as we celebrate the commissioning of the new Demerara River Bridge. There are a lot of Guyanese taking a full walk over, but I must admit I see some Guyanese walking back, a 2-mile walk, 2-kilometer walk. And so some people may not be able to make it, but the majority of Guyanese there, taking the walk across the bridge.
What? I know, I didn't say that.
Vou deixar ali dentro.